You didn't think I was done with Hal Jordan, did you? Let's do a couple more unique Hal Jordan feats before we move on to another character, shall we? This is a really fun one. When under attack on a microscopic cellular level, Hal Jordan was able to will himself to create constructs on the cellular level. Anyone who thinks you can just poof Hal Jordan's arm off, well, you're wrong. As long as a Green Lantern has their aura up, their limbs cannot be removed. So no teleporting any arms away for Hal. We know that Hal Jordan has the mental fortitude to be able to resist mental attacks from people like Hector Hammond, but he also has the ability to create constructs that can be used to resist the mental attacks from people like John Jones, the Martian Manhunter. Hal Jordan was once being turned into a Guardian, and this sexy beast willed himself back into being Hal Jordan. In recent years, Hal Jordan has become highly resistant to possession. While Parallax did possess him beforehand, since then, he hasn't been able to take over Hal's body. As seen here, he possessed all the other Green Lanterns except for Hal. Let's talk a little bit more about matter manipulation. As stated in previous videos, Green Lanterns can change what their constructs are made of, as seen here with kryptonite. And is confirmed here by Guy Gardner, who says that his ring can match the radiation of this world's kryptonite. It is stated here by Ganthet that Hal Jordan's willpower is enough to power the entire Lantern Corps. And Hal just tells him, "I'm not a battery." Let's talk about this one again, but add a little bit more context. The first Lantern said that Hal Jordan was a nexus into willpower, just like the central battery. In fact, he may be more focused in a better version of a battery than the actual central battery. Let's also take into account that at this time, Ion was inside the battery, which means Hal Jordan possibly could have more willpower than Ion, the emotional entity of will. Hal Jordan, despite not being connected to the Cosmic Grail, was somehow still able to make another Green Lantern ring. I know I said this before, but remember when Kyle Rayner was wearing Hal's ring and it was overpowering him? Like Hal Jordan's ring started to influence him and make him more like Hal? Isn't it funny that Kyle Rayner can manage Ion, the emotional entity of will, but he can't handle Hal Jordan's will? And let's end off on a good note. Hal Jordan can shrink himself down into his ring, which in itself has an entire world. He can do this for protection. I've had a lot of fun talking about Hal Jordan, but I'm going to move on to some other characters. If you have any suggestions or requests, post them down below.